Hey team, Andre here. Now that you've decided to graft your goals and dreams in business, let's see how to accomplish this, how to really build a massive global team. Perhaps you're doing this to, help your family or improve your education by learning this life-changing skill of trading. You may even want to give more money to your place of worship, get that dream home, shop, just have a better life, whatever it is. I want you to understand that you could definitely do it with our system. So let's look at how to build this and how to make it really happen. One of my favorite quotes is from Jim Rohn, the late great Jim Rohn. And one of the things when I first heard this, that profits are better than wages. Of course, wages can make us a living. However, profits can make us a fortune. And that really hit home with me because at one time, I was stuck basically living paycheck to paycheck on wages. And there's nothing wrong with that, with a job that was made and created to help us make a living, but usually it was not made or designed to help us become wealthy. It was created to help the owners, the people who took the risk and got the capital together to start that business. So this is a very powerful phrase, a very powerful statement to always remember. Now, let's look at this wealth equation real quick, and this is something that really hit home with me also. There's a gentleman named Sam Walton, and basically what he did, he used the same 40 hours that we all have, and he opened up 5,000 stores, and he became rich. What most people are doing, I've done before, we're working one or two jobs, and most people, unfortunately, are still broke. So what we're going to learn to do is how to incorporate the efforts of other people to gain more time and financial freedom. As a matter of fact, in our opportunity, 5,000 people, this company is paying you over $100,000 every single month. And that's definitely enough money to create some wealth, I would say. So here's a new equation. We're going to learn to take the same 40 hours and, expand to 5,000 distributors in over 120 countries. And we have the opportunity also to become rich and have more time and financial freedom. Now, how are we going to do that? Something called income producing activities. Now, these are the things that I work on every day, and what I'm going to share with you, if you're not doing IPAs or income producing activities, you're basically wasting your time, because these are the things that get results. These are the things where you're going to be able to help a lot of people and help yourself also. So the first thing you want to do is get your products and services set up. You have to be a product of the product. Use the products, have your testimonies so people can feel your excitement, your vibration from using our award-winning products. Definitely help everyone on your team that you can get set up, everyone that you personally sponsor, and definitely learn and perform the team building system. Now, system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. And it's very important because time is something you will never get back. Can't be duplicated, can't be copied. So we want to make sure that we're being as efficient and effective as possible utilizing our time. Last but not least, this is one of the big things. Be willing to be bad before you're good, and hopefully one day we have the opportunity to be great. Many people aren't willing to mess up and be bad, before they get good to that place. I want you to understand it. Never give up, never quit, because you know what? You're not as good as you're going to be. And if you keep going, master these techniques, follow what we show you, you will have success also. And on top of all that, make sure you're keeping it fun, keeping it light. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. It's a journey. It's not a sprint. Let's look at what we're trying to do here. We're trying to build a large duplicatable franchise throughout the world. All we're doing is sponsoring. You're looking for three people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. 3 people who want to change your lives, 3 people who have a big vision to do something great. This is no small thing. We're talking about a big thing here. And these are the 3 people that you're going to look for. You're going to attract and or develop them. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, as far as building your team, building your business, ladies and gentlemen, it is very simple. We like to kiss it, keep it super simple. As I like to say, what you want to do is build 3 legs. So here is you. You want to get out of the gate running. And why do you want to run? Because, hey, do you want to make money now or you want to make money later? You know, myself, other leaders in this industry, in the company, what we've learned is to take massive action at the beginning. That's how myself personally, I was able to come in and hit ranks, 4 or 5 ranks within 30 days, you know, just because I took massive action. I didn't sit around, pick it up one day, put it down the next. I just went all in and all out, and then that attracted other people who decided to do the same thing, and you can do it. So what you're going to do, you want to sponsor 3 people as fast as you can. I mean cat quick. You know, here you want to do it within 5 days. You know, I did it within 1 day because I was energetic, I was excited, and I contacted people to show them basically, hey, I've got a bag of gold, you know, how much of it do you want to help me carry? And when you have that kind of excitement and passion, it becomes infectious and contagious, and people will gravitate towards you. Now, it's all about the power of duplication. And every time I look at this, I get super excited. You know, watch this video over and over so you can really grasp this in your mind's eye, because once you do, you will not be able to sleep. What you're going to do is duplicate. Help the 3 people you sponsored do the same exact thing that you did. Sponsor 3 customers themselves. That's all you have to do is just copy, keep it super simple, and you're going to see your team and organization begins to grow. So once again, you went out right away cat quick and you sponsored your 3 people. People won't do what you say, they will always do what you do. So you want to show them, hey, you know what? I sponsor my 3 people. I'm going to help you. People love to hear that word help. Now, you're not going to hold their hand and do it for them, but you're going to show them in a system with the system so they can also do it, learn, and duplicate. By doing that, what's going to happen, you now have 3 legs with 4 sets of people in each 3 legs. And what's that? 3 times 4 is 12. Congratulations. You now hit the rank of Platinum 600. When you sponsored your first 3, you became what's called a Platinum 150. Congratulations. You helped them duplicate and do the same thing. And now you're a Platinum 600. Let's break this down even more to see how simple this is, and I want you to understand how rapidly and how fast this can happen. Once again, if you come out the gate running, if you have a sense of urgency and you take action. So here's what's happening, right? This is you, and once again, you want to build your business and sponsor 3 ASAP as soon as you can. So you sponsor your first customer, you sponsor your second customer, your third customer. Congratulations. Now, this is the point where you probably want to become an IBO and you upgrade to an IBO, because we start out as a customers. You sponsor your first 2 customers. Congratulations. Your products are now free. So you sponsor your third person and you say, you know what, I want to upgrade to become an IBO. I want to spread this around the world and help a lot of people. So here's what happened. The duplication process begins. What you're trying to do, once again, is grow 3 legs. And I want you to understand what many people fail to realize. You're not doing it all by yourself. All you did was start out with your 3 and you want to duplicate. Now, there's no limit to the amount of people that you can personally sponsor. So I'm going to show you what to do when you keep personally sponsoring. So let's say, you know, you sponsored your 3, you upgraded, congratulations. You are now a Platinum 150. This is the beginning of your journey of success in the compensation plan. Now, person number 2, they run out and they sponsor a customer. You know, person number 3 does the same thing. Person number 1 comes around, they do the same thing. Now, you begin to sponsor your 4th person. You know, you've been piquing interest, talking to people, and now you have your 4th person that says, hey, you know what? I want to learn this life-changing skill of trading. I want to do this. What you're able to do is place them in your organizations, and we have the videos to show you how to do that. It's very simple to place. And one of the powerful things about this compensation plan, it really puts the power of leverage and exponential growth in your hands, because now you can help your other people build. So let's say person number 2 was Mary in this case, and you're sponsoring person number 4. Now you can place person number 4 underneath Mary's organization or her leg, which now helps her. Now, what I want you to understand as an IBO, everyone has to personally sponsor their own 3 people. So when you place person number 4 underneath Mary, which was your person number 2 that you sponsored, that does not count for her personal. However, it does count in her leg volume. So not only does it help Mary, it also helps the person that Mary sponsored. And once again, you went in now and placed that person underneath that person that Mary sponsored. Now that's helping Mary also begin to grow her 3 legs. And this continues to happen as other people begin sponsoring their customers. You're going to see this starts to take off. Now you have your 5th person that you want to sponsor. Okay, so now you help Mary. You gave Mary some spillover, as we call it, and some volume. So now person number 3, let's say this is Joe. Now you're putting the 5th person that you personally sponsor underneath Joe. This is now once again going to help Joe in his organization, in his volume. Once again, Joe has to personally sponsor his own 3 people, and he already sponsored 1, and that person sponsors someone right here. Joe sponsored this person sponsored this person. Now your 5th person you just placed underneath Joe. So let's say Joe's going to sponsor his 2nd person. That person would fall right over here in this position, and that would then be Joe's front line filled up. Now Joe has to personally sponsor what? 1 more person to have a total of 3, right? Now when Joe sponsors that next person, he can place them anywhere in his organization also to begin to help his other teammates build their downlines. Very, very powerful, very, very simple. And what you'll see in your back office as it's beginning to grow, you get super excited. I look at this every day, your back office, other people begin to do the same thing. Now over here, person number 5, this person that you sponsored, they went out right away and sponsored 1, 2, 3, and they decided, hey, you know what? I now want to become an IBO also. Congratulations. Now they're a Platinum 150 in your organization, in Joe's organization. Everyone helping everyone achieve. This is truly the team concept. Team, together, everyone achieves more. And this begins to just continue to grow. And what you'll notice, it will continue to grow and grow faster once you understand how to do it and teaching your other people how to duplicate and do the same thing. Before you know it, you have 3 legs that are duplicating exponentially and growing in your city, county, state, country, all around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the key is to get as many people as you can to simply take a look at the opportunity. We're not here to arm twist. We're not here to make anyone do anything they don't want to do. You're simply looking for those who are looking for you. People who are looking for opportunity are like dust. They are literally everywhere. So what you want to do is just simply pique interest to show the plan. Now, that could be done in what we call the presentation pool, utilizing websites, social media, webinars, conference calls, live meetings, one-on-one, flip chart. It does not matter. Whatever you do to get that new person in front of the information so they can make an educated decision for themselves to say, hey, you know what? I'm in or I'm out. This is for me or it's not for me. You know, you don't really concern yourself really if they say yes or no. You're simply just sharing the information. You know, if you're a person who likes to help people, you know, we have a way to help people all over the world. We're having phenomenal testimonies. People are making life-changing income. Perhaps yourself, you're making life-changing income using our products. So we know the products works and that we have something that is life-changing. So what we simply do, we just share. We just share the opportunity and allow people to decide, hey, I want to be a customer. I want to be an IBO. I want to come in and build a huge duplicatable business also. And this just happens over and over again. And you just definitely keep repeating the system. Now, let's look at a few things on how to peak interest. And what I want you to understand, it really doesn't matter what you say. You know why? You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. If they're the right person, it really doesn't matter what you say. If you put them in front of the information so they can see it themselves, they will join. Here, you can ask a person, one of my favorite things, I simply ask people, how would you like to make money like the banks? And the reason is, everyone knows what a bank is, and everyone knows that the banks have money. So when I ask people that, they're always curious. What do you mean make money like the banks? Or any of these other questions here, in the last 10 years, how much money have you made on your money that's in the bank? Very simple, open-ended question that you can ask people. The key thing after that is placing them in front of the information. My team will utilize currencymovers.com, or you can use any other website or the company website. We have so many different sites. Just get them in front of the information. That may even be inviting them to a live meeting, a one-on-one, or a formal, meeting held by corporate in your area. Once again, it's simply exposing people to the information. After that, do an effective three-way call with your upline or your sponsor so they can simply, find out what that person liked best. Definitely view the other videos on team building on how to do three-way calls. Very simply, what I do with people, I'll follow up 3 times, and if they're not ready, life happens, it may not be their time. I simply inform them that, no problem, I understand. I'm just going to scratch you off my list for now, This opens the door and keeps it open so I can get back to them later. Maybe when I'm doing a little better, or maybe brand new, or they haven't seen me have a level of success yet. Oftentimes, people are always watching you to see, are you going to be consistent? Will you be fired up about this, 30, 60, 9 days later? And you can go back to these people because, once again, I just simply told them, I'm going to scratch you off my list for now. When I tell that to people, if they're any way interested, they'll say, wait a minute, don't scratch me off your list, give me a little time, or, show it to me again, or give me more information. If they don't say that, I just know at that time the opportunity may not be right for them. No today does not mean no tomorrow. Don't take it personal. Just follow up with them at a later time and date. Now, in the midst of all this happening, as you can see, the information is very simple. Income producing activities, you do it over and over again. However, here's one of the things that we found why a lot of people do not go on and have success. Now, the system you just saw, you'd agree it's very simple. Almost anyone can do it. Now, why do the majority of people don't do it? Why don't they have the same level of success? And I'm going to show you the reason. One, it's the emotional roller coaster. This is what happens with most people. They see the opportunity, they get super excited, they're fired up, and they're ready to go. So they come out the gate running. But here's what happens in a very short period of time. This usually happens about 2 weeks. This is why you want to help people get started right away, get them going fast within their first 5 days. After the excitement happens, the law of diminishing intent starts to kick in. And that law basically says, if you don't start out fast and doing whatever you intended to do, your motivation begins to dwindle, it begins to fade, it begins to go away, and you won't have the same desire. So what happens to a lot of people after the excitement, they go out, especially if they want to be an IBO, they talk to a few negative friends and family, they get a few no's, and they get discouraged, and then negativity and doubt pops in, competition. They may see other people having faster success than they're having, and they wonder why, why is it happening for Mary and not happening for me? What I want you to understand, each and every one of us are on our own personal journey. You're on your own race, your own lane. However, I want you to understand, if you don't give up, if you don't quit, if you keep running in that race, you will get to your finish line. Multiple opportunities, other people are bombarding them. Try this new shiny object, this new thing, this new comp plan. There's always going to be something new, always something different. The key thing is to stay planned and stay focused so you can eventually get to where you're trying to go. If you keep starting over and over again, that's all you'll be doing is starting over and over again. You'll never build that foundation of success. Now, another big thing, self-doubt. Once self-doubt kicks in, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost hard for you to have success in anything. Whether that's a relationship, trying to start your own business, go to school, we have to understand and believe always in the possibilities of each and every one of us winning. So you want to make sure that you guard your mind, your mindset. 90% of this is mental. That's why you want to plug in and always feed your mind with positive affirmations, listen to videos, listen to anything that's going to motivate you. Make sure you stay around people who are can-do people, people who are making things happen. Because you know what? If you hang around 5 negative people, guess what? You're going to be the 6th one. 5 broke people, you'll be the 6th one. You hang around 5 people who are making things happen, getting it done, who have a strong belief system, you will be the 6th one. 5 wealthy people, you will be the 6th one. The laws work the same way. Here's where 80% of the people, they drop the ball, they're done, they give up, they quit. That's it. You know why? They never had any solid goals. Write down your goals. Write it down. Put it on paper. Why am I doing this? Is it to help retire my parents? Pay for the child's school? Have a better life. Have more options in life. Most people get up in the morning to an annoying alarm clock, fight traffic, go to a job they don't like, work with people that they may or may not like, get a check, they're broke, go home, watch reality TV, get up the next day, and do the same thing over and over again. That's called insanity. And they've pretty much said, you know what? This is it. This is all it's ever going to be. This is all I'm ever going to be. And they give up on their goals and dreams in life. At this point, a lot of people begin to make a lot of excuses. Well, you know what? My trading isn't going the way, I want it to go. This isn't happening. That isn't happening. My upline, my sideline, I'm not getting the help. I'm not getting the support. They come up with a lot of different excuses, and you cannot be successful and have excuses at the same time. Once you learn the system, once you know the system, it's up to you on the amount of success that you're going to have. Not your upline, not your sideline, not anyone else. It's up to you. Even if no one else is doing anything, if you keep going, you keep learning, you keep developing, you will have success. And fear, false evidence appearing real, many people allow doubt and fear to keep them back from having big accomplishments in life. Fear, even when you're fearful, act anyway, in spite of fear. Do it. We all have apprehension. Everyone goes through fear. But you know what? Winners act even in the face of fear. And you definitely don't want to have a spirit of doubt. Once that spirit gets on you, it's pretty much over. So you definitely want to keep moving on. At this point, you know what happens? Only 20% of us continue to fight on through the obstacles, through the trenches. Life is going to happen, different situations. But the key thing is, if you're going through hell, keep going. Don't stop running. People stop, they lose momentum. The winners keep pressing on. And it doesn't matter if you're going fast or you're going slow, as long as you're going, making small little steps. Ladies and gentlemen, by the mile, it's a trial. However, by the inch, this thing is a cinch, and you can win. Hey, my name is Andre Campbell. Thanks for plugging into this training. Keep yourself plugged in. Keep fighting. Keep going after your goals and dreams. And I can tell you, it's definitely worth it. Hey, as always, I am willing you prosperity in life and in business.